Blue Dons to the Charleston Coliseum.
Metro News, for more than 37 years, the voice of high school basketball in West Virginia.
Always dependable, always reliable, West Virginia coal. There's a lot going on in the energy world today, and everyone wants a say in how we produce the energy to power our daily lives. President Biden, national liberals, and climate crusaders want us to move to a carbon-free world in a relatively short period of time, whether it makes sense to do so or not. You've likely also heard about the efforts to expand the production of other energy sources in West Virginia, like wind and solar, geothermal and hydropower, and even nuclear. Nuclear? West Virginia is the energy state, and we should explore alternatives. But let's not forget what truly keeps the lights on. In the Mountain State, almost all the electricity powering our homes and businesses comes from locally sourced West Virginia coal. And coal mining and coal-fired electric power generation support nearly 33,000 jobs across the state. With the world's greatest coal reserves and most trained workforce, coal will continue to power West Virginia for generations. A message from the Friends of Coal.
Hi, I'm Landau Eugene Murphy Jr. here to remind you it's never too late to graduate. Even after winning America's Got Talent, something was missing in my life. My high school diploma. During the pandemic, I turned to the West Virginia Department of Education's Adult Ed program and found help for free so I could pass my high school equivalency exam. You can do it too, because it's never too late to graduate.
To get started on your journey, visit wvadulted.com or call 800-642-2670.
When this COVID thing hit, I fell behind on my rent. So when I got a call from my landlord, I thought I was about to be evicted.
She was never late on her rent, so I knew she needed real help. I told her about the Mountaineer Rental Assistance Program.
We got together, filled out the application, and now it's all good. The program even helps with utility bills.
Real help for West Virginia renters and landlords is here. Visit wvrentalassistance.com or call 866-623-6284.
Our evening session opens in Class Single A with the top seed James Monroe Mavericks squaring off against the number 8 seed Madonna Blue Dons. An undefeated season helped secure the number 1 seed for James Monroe. But Mavericks head coach Matt Savage says it's just a number.
Get the 1 seed, I mean, it's nice on paper, but when you get on the court, it doesn't mean as much. It's 5 players against 5 players, so you never know what you have coming into a season. Sometimes you can think you're good, and then you get to your opponents and you realize you're not, or vice versa. And so we knew we had a pretty good team coming in, but we just didn't know how good. As the season started to go, we had a couple early injuries that we were able to fight through, and other kids step up. And as the season went, we thought, well, you know what, maybe we can make a run here. The biggest thing about this team is they don't care who scores, they don't care who gets the rebound, they just want to win. And then they enjoy each other on and off the court, they're best friends. That's the biggest thing, is just the team coming out here, they bring together, you know, they're out there for a purpose together.
James Monroe boys basketball's been down for many years, a lot of people know that, and the last time we were at States was 95-96, so, you know, it's been a long drought. You know, the regional game we had, well, sectional and regional game we had, to see the community come out the way it did and just pack the place out the way it was, it was nice to see that. They're a tough team. They play very similar to us in some ways, but hopefully we can dictate the pace of play, and that'll do a lot of good for us.
That's James Monroe head coach Matt Savage. Madonna High School has made it back to Charleston at 17-7. That makes head coach George Vargo smile.
I'm tickled to death being here again. It took me 11 years to get here, but I'm glad I'm back here. To our kids, it means a heck of a lot. They've been trying and hoping for 4 years, and we got seniors on the team, senior leadership, and I'm so happy to see our seniors able to see what a state tournament's all about. I think where we improved, there's more discipline on offense, and our defense has really kicked up. Kids have really bought into the defensive side of the game. Now, our philosophy is to mix, blend, see what the other team is accomplishing against us and making some changes within the game. I'm not afraid to make a change. We can go full court man, half court man, zone half court. We'll make adjustments according to the game. The offense comes from a lot of motion, a lot of set plays. Shooters, we got a couple shooters. We got a boy named Matt Amemizer. He's our senior. And then I got a kid named Anthony Maceo. He's our sophomore. He's a real good shooter. Santino Arlia, he's a real good three-point shooter. I think we have to get the ball to our big man, Evan Bone. So if we can get the ball to Evan in the low post, and if he can finish, I think we can be successful.
That's Madonna head coach George Vargo. He's been the head coach for 25 years at Madonna. For James Monroe, Matt Savage has been the head man for 6 years. Stay tuned. Starting lineups are next from the Metro News Radio Network.
Stack it. Wrap it. Flap it. No matter how you like breakfast, we have it at Tudor's. We use the freshest ingredients,
to create the biggest and best biscuit, breakfast wrap, or flapjack sandwich around. How do you like your breakfast? The choice is yours, because at Tudor's Biscuit World, we have it.
You know, 80 years is a long time. Hi, I'm Fred Persinger, and for 8 decades, West Virginia Radio Corporation has been the voice of West Virginia. Now, if I put a little more emphasis on the voice of West Virginia, it's because I'm proud of the fact that for all those years across this great state in which we live, folks have relied on us for the latest news, information, and entertainment. Now, as you might expect, over those years, the media industry has changed, and we've also changed. West Virginia Radio has grown into more than just a radio company. We've become WVRC Media. And what can that mean for you? Well, WVRC Media offers the statewide power of the Metro News Network, the local coverage of our 33 radio stations, our Emmy Award-winning video production, and digital marketing strategists that can help any business succeed. So yes, over the course of 8 decades, we're proud of who we've become. We're WVRC Media. We're proud to live here, too.
If a fire starts in your home, early detection is vital to get you and your family out safely. Install a smoke alarm on every story of your home and outside all sleeping areas. It's the law. Test your smoke alarms once a month and change the batteries once a year. Working smoke alarms can give you the precious seconds you need to escape. A message from the West Virginia State Fire Marshal.
Join Chris Lawrence for West Virginia Outdoors, Saturday mornings at 7:06 on Metro News.
Welcome back inside the Charleston Coliseum. Our starting lineups are brought to you by the West Virginia Coal Association and the Friends of Coal. Committed to clean energy, your job, and a better quality of life for all West Virginians. Now, here's the voice of the Charleston Coliseum, Alan McVeigh.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Welcome to the Charleston Coliseum and Convention Center for the 2022 West Virginia High School Boys Basketball Championships presented by Chick-fil-A. The WVSSAC reminds you that interscholastic events are an extension of the classroom and that lessons are best learned when proper respect is accorded to all. Please let your good sportsmanship show during tonight's game. This is a single A championship contest featuring the Madonna Blue Dons and the James Monroe Mavericks. And now for the introduction of the teams. Madonna's head coach, George Vargo, will meet James Monroe's head coach, Matt Savage, at midcourt. The assistant coaches for the Blue Dons, Phil Rujak, Mike Batista, Mike Hagg, Nate Mazer, and Giovanni Linhart, will meet the assistant coaches for James Monroe, Corey Miller and Adam Dixon. And now would the support staff of each team come to the court. For Madonna, Rick Grishkovitz, Taylor Berkheimer, and James Monroe's support staff, Matt Phillips, Udia Savage, and Emma Bunn, excuse me. And now for your players. Let's welcome for Madonna, number 2, Anthony Maceo. Meeting James Monroe's number 10, Cooper Ridgway. The Blue Dons, number 4, Nick Seraphine, meeting James Monroe's number 13, Leighton Dowdy. The Blue Dons, number 11, Mark Petranton, meeting at midcourt with James Monroe's number 21, A.J. Walker. Madonna's number 15, Lennon Dietrich, who is unable to play and injured. Meeting at half court with James Monroe's number 22, Hayden Huffman. For Madonna, number 20, Colton Grishkovich. Meeting at half court with the Mavericks, number 24, Ethan Gano. Madonna's number 21, Luca Muzzy, meeting at half court with James Monroe's number 30, Jacoby Meadows. And also unable to play due to injury for the Blue Dons, Corey Gontas, number 22, meeting at half court with James Monroe's number 33, Owen Jackson. And let's welcome the Mavericks, number 35, Brady Baker. And now for your starting lineups for this game. For Madonna, we have a 6-foot junior, number 1, Luke Amosmeyer, meeting with James Monroe's 6'1", junior, number 0, Josh Burks. The Blue Dons, 5'8", junior, number 10, Santo Dobroska, meeting at half court with James Monroe's 5'11", senior, number 1, Shad Savage. Madonna, 6'5", senior, number 25, Evan Bone, meeting at half court with James Monroe's 6'3", junior, number 12, Eli Allen. And Madonna, 6'1", senior, number 12, Santino Arlia, meeting at half court with the Mavericks, 6-foot junior, number 23, Colin Fox. And Madonna, 6'3", senior, number 23, Matt Amosmeyer, meeting at half court with James Monroe's 6'5", senior, number 25, Cameron Thomas. And now, ladies and gentlemen, would you assist us in honoring America by standing? And gentlemen, removing your hats for the presentation of the colors tonight by the Sissonville High School Marine Corps Junior ROTC. Carrying our American flag is Cadet First Lieutenant Kaylee Fitro. Carrying the Marine Corps flag is Cadet Second Lieutenant Lucy Mosteller. At left rifle is Cadet Private First Class Ryan Corbin. And at right rifle, Cadet Staff Sergeant Dakota Holmes. Singing our national anthem tonight, hailing from Beckley Woodrow Wilson and an employee of Chick-fil-A, Mia Grace Bailey.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
It's game time. Tip-off is next, right after we hear this word from the West Virginia Division of Rehabilitation Services.
Are you a graduating West Virginia high school student with a disability? Assistance is available to help you transition from high school to the next stage of adult life, which may include post-secondary education, including college, vocational technical education, other training, or employment. Be defined by your ability. Contact the West Virginia Division of Rehabilitation Services at wvdrs.org. That's wvdrs.org.
It's good news for high school basketball fans. The state tournament is in high gear, and your friends at Good News Mountaineer Garage are cheering you on. Good News Mountaineer Garage is all about our helping West Virginia families. We want to encourage you to donate your personal car or company cars to Good News Mountaineer Garage, because the more vehicles we receive, the more we can help. Donate a car. Change a life. Call 1-866-GIVE-CAR. Get in the game with Good News Mountaineer Garage.
Metro News, the voice of West Virginia. This copyrighted broadcast is made under exclusive rights granted to the Metro News Radio Network by the West Virginia Secondary School Activities Commission. Any rebroadcast, publication, or use of the description and accounts of this game without the express written consent of the Metro News Radio Network is prohibited. Now, let's go live to the WVMetroNews.com courtside seats in Charleston. Once again, here's Fred Persinger.
The Mavericks of James Monroe wearing their white uniforms with the blue numerals and the blue Mavericks across the front. For Madonna, the Blue Dons in their dark blue uniforms. The blue numerals outlined in white. Mr. DeRico has the ball. Getting set to toss into the air, and the ball is in the air to control by the Blue Dons. Pulling it down was Evan Bone. He'll get it into the front court. Santino Arlia has the ball. Better known as Tino to his friends. Takes it down the left side. Kicks it top of the circle. Duboska with the ball. Top of the score center. Going to go into the paint. Evan Bone is the big kid inside. Muscled his way up. Shot wouldn't fall. Rebound comes out long and taken down by the Mavericks. Colin Fox. Eli Allen, a 6'3" junior point guard. Every high school should have one. Corner jumper will not fall for Shad Savage, but the Mavericks control the rebound. 7:20 remaining in quarter number one. Neither team has put the ball in the basket yet. Top of the key, Savage over the left side. They give the ball to Eli Allen. Drives to the lane, lost the ball. Goes out of bounds, last touching the Blue Dons.
Yeah, Blue Dons open up, Fred, in a 2-3 zone. This Mavericks team, they average 77 points a game, only give up 48. They really like to play defense. We saw that on the other end, but they score nearly 80 a game.
There you go. 7:09 remaining, quarter number one. Savage with the ball in the corner on the right side. Lost it as he tried to drive baseline, and coming away with it, the Blue Dons from Madonna. Witten is the area in which they're from. Linside for the Mavericks. Tried to dump the pass inside the Bone, stolen away by the Mavericks. In the corner on the left side they go. Now they give it back, driving through the lane, whistle on the foul. Luke Amosmeyer will pick up the personal foul, going to the free throw line. For the Mavericks will be Colin Fox. 6-foot junior, 64% free throw shooter at the line. Luke Amosmeyer, his brother Matty, all in that starting lineup for 25-year head coach George Barco. Free throw up and in for Colin Fox. And the Mavericks are on the board first, 1-0.
Fox just outside of double figures for James Monroe. They have three guys who do average double figures.
Colin ready again, and he got them both. So it's a 2-0 ball game. The number one seed, James Monroe, the Power Index. The final edition saw them at number 30. For Madonna, number 8 seed, Power Index number 57. Left at the top of the circle. They give the ball to Amosmeyer. That's Matty. In it goes to Bone. Evan in the lane. Lost the ball. Picks it up. Kicks it left side. Jumper for three. Rims out for Matty Amosmeyer. The rebound cleared by the Mavericks. On the attack. Into the front court. Ball thrown off the backboard. It comes right back to Eli Allen, who threw it up there in the first place. Outside jumper from Savage won't go. Rebound again to James Monroe. Leaning in, Colin Fox won't go. But following the shot and getting it to fall, Eli Allen has 2 points. And it's a 4-0 ball game.
Early observation, James Monroe hits the boards, especially the offensive boards, hard. They send 4 guys that time.
The ball, the Blue Dons. Ball knocked loose, but stays with the Blue Dons underneath. They tried to get it into the hands of Luke Amosmeyer. Went out of bounds. Last touching Luke would have belonged to the Mavericks. Coming into the lineup for Madonna, a new face. I'll have to pick it up. I never did see his number. Did you see his number? So with the ball, we'll get it here in just a second for you. Santo Duboska is in there, but anyway, Mavericks with the ball. They had it for a second, and it was thrown out of bounds. So on the floor, Evan Bone, Luke Amos-Meyer, Santo Dabrowska is in there. Also in there is Santo Arlia. And over on the far side is Maddie Harvey. Maddie Harvey, I found you, brother. There you are. 4-0 with 5:25 remaining in quarter number 1. Into the front court. Arlia has it, sends it in the lane, whistling the foul. No traveling. Traveling's going to be called before the foul on Evan Bone.
They've done a good job early, Madonna has, Fred, of getting it into Bone. Just nothing really to show for it yet. And when it enters into him, there's an automatic double team. So they're going to have to hit some outside shots, some inside-outside game for them.
Third turnover of the ball game in the first 3 minutes against the Blue Dons. With the ball, Eli Allen, left side pass. They get it over to Josh Burks. Back to Allen, runner, jumper off the near side of the rim is short. And on the rebound, you're going to have Shad Savage for pushing from behind. First personal foul in the ball game. Savage is really one of the main leaders on this team. He and Eli Allen both average 20 points a game. Shad, of course, the son of head coach Matt Savage. 4:59 remaining quarter number 1. It's a 4-0 ball game. The Mavericks of James Monroe on top with the ball right in front of us is Santo Arlina. Sends it down inside the Bone underneath. Ball knocked out of bounds. Trying to go high in the air with the shot. It wouldn't fall because it was sailing into the stands almost. Nice defensive work for Madonna. Well, for James Monroe, rather. Pass comes in, almost lost by Santo Dabrowska. Ball last touching James Monroe. New face coming into the lineup for Madonna. Coming in will be Maddie Harvey again. He will replace Santo Dabrowska. So Maddie Harvey, a 5'4" junior. Quick hands, according to head coach George Bargo. Looking to get the ball in play, and they do. Evan Bone sends it back out on top. He's going to throw it into the backcourt. Over and back. Good hustle that time for Matty Amos-Meyer, but he just could not catch up with it. So on the turnover, number 4 against the Blue Dons in this first quarter. We haven't played 4 minutes yet, and they have not scored just yet.
The first sentence in the information that Coach Savas gave us, he mentioned their defense first. I can see why.
Yeah.
It's really good.
They're very, very quick. Quick hands, quick feet. Shad Savage with the ball right at the top of the circle. They'll go to Eli Allen. Back out on top to Josh Burks. Left side to Savage. Savage whips it in to Eli Allen. Bounce pass across the lane and finishing. Allen has his 4th point in the game.
Well, there's nice sharing of the basketball there. Good interior passing.
They say Eli Allen is the real key to the offense in this ball club. Almost had trouble in the regional championship, but managed to stay. He had 4 fouls through the entire 4th quarter. Off-balance shot by Evan Bone won't fall. 3 minutes and 50 seconds remaining in quarter number 1, and it is a 6-0 ball game. Shad Savage shot won't fall. The rebound put up by Cameron Thomas wouldn't go. Mavericks with the rebound again, and driving to the basket, missing. And again, Cameron Thomas. Boy, they had several opportunities and finally got it to fall. 8-0 ball game. 3.5 minutes remaining in our opening quarter of play. The number 1 seed, the Mavericks of James Monroe. The number 8 seed, the Blue Dons of Madonna. Okay, with on the right side, Maddie Harvey. They go down underneath. Shot will not fall, but they got a whistle and the foul, and we'll be back and go to the line when we return. Breaking the action from Charleston. Time for this message from Burdette Camping Center. Remember, don't throw your money away.
Since 1977, Burdette Camping Center has served the tri-state area's RV needs with the finest campers and trailers you can buy. Go to BurdetteCamping.com to see their inventory, including new travel trailers and new fifth wheels arriving daily. Burdette has the best finance rates available. Remember, don't throw your money away. Get great deals at BurdettCamping.com. West Virginia's only warranty forever provider. Burdette Camping Center, located at 13501 Winfield Road in Winfield.
You've survived 100% of your hardest days. This is a reminder that you matter. Your life matters. It's okay to not be okay. It's not okay to stay there. We all have times in our lives where we need help outside of ourselves. It takes courage to reach out for help. So if you're struggling with thoughts of suicide, try to reach out. If you think someone you know is struggling, lean in. After all, we are all just walking each other home. Prevent suicide, West Virginia.
Back at the Charleston Coliseum, Fred Persinger and Jeff Jenkins with you. Jeff, just right now, Madonna struggling, really, not so much to make a shot, just against that defense of James Monroe.
Yeah, just to get a shot is what they're struggling with. Now they're going to chance here to pick up their first couple of points on the line, but it's all these, all the Mavericks we've seen early go to the boards and all play defense.
Luka Muzzy is at the line, and Luka has the shot up and in. So that's the first point of the ball game. Down the 6'1" sophomore has it, misses the second one, and the rebound cleared by Eli Allen. Eli will get it into the front court, has it top of the circle. It's an 8-1 ball game, 3:06 remaining in quarter number one. Ball knocked out of bounds. It will stay with the Mavericks. Josh Burks will bring it in, gets it to Eli Allen. Allen, a 6'3" junior, averages 20.6 points per game. Operates the point for head coach Matt Savage and his undefeated Mavericks. Bounce pass, right side to Burks. Burks right back out on top, this time into the hands of Colin Fox. Now working around to Shad Savage. Savage, a great outside shooter once he gets into the rhythm. Down in the corner again, they went to Burks. Back to Shad Savage, all around side. They'll get it to Eli Allen. Allen down in the corner. Jumper for three. Off the mark. Will not fall for Burks. And the rebound lost out of bounds, last touching the Mavericks.
Worked it around that time and worked Burks on that baseline. Had it down in there, but it slipped back out on him.
Trying to get the ball in and up the floor against this pressure. Not an easy thing to do. Right now, Madonna 0 of 5 from the floor. They have 4 turnovers in this first quarter. 8-1, looking for their first field goal. At inside the lane, turnaround jumper in and out for Evan Bone. Rebound, though, belongs to Madonna. And going back to the free throw, or going to the free throw line, will be Luka Muzzy. Team foul called on Colin Fox. It's his first. Muzzy at the line. First one up. Oh, rims out on him. Hard luck shot that time. A 6'1" sophomore. Youngster ready again. Free throw to the left. Right-hander up and no good. Off the front of the iron. Rebound pulled down by Cameron Thomas of James Monroe. Across the line. Eli Allen down through the lane with the runner. Up and in. Count it for Colin Fox.
Right down the middle of that 2-3 zone there, Fred.
Yeah, wide right open. In the middle. It was wide open. No one picked him up at all. 10-1 our score. A minute 54 remaining, quarter number one. Just inside the free throw line. Shot will not fall. Rebound put up once, won't go. And coming down to this time of the Mavericks. Into the front court, Josh Burks quickly with the ball. Eli Allen underneath the basket in the corner. Sends the pass to Colin Fox. Tried to drive the baseline, fell down, and traveling is called on the youngster.
Passed up the shot in the corner. Tried to get a little closer. Already the 2 seed in single A knocked out, Fred, earlier today. The Hillbillies, the defending champion Hillbillies. And what a performance by Greater Beckley Christian. Down 12 at the half to come back and win that game.
Yeah, they didn't quit. And, of course, the bench has been shortened by the ruled ineligible players that they have. But they fought hard. And they'll move on into the semifinals. Working it deep against that pressure. Still, the shot won't fall for Bone. And pulling it down is Cameron Thomas. Will go the other way. Still looking for that first field goal. The Blue Dons, they trail 10-1 with a minute 5 left, quarter number one. Savage to the right of the top of the circle. Eli Allen through the lane and tried to get the shot away. Dropped the pass down. Put up and in by Cameron Thomas. Thomas now with 4. Colin Fox with 4. Eli Allen with 4. and it's a 12-1 game.
George Barger's in a tough spot, Fred, as they come on offense here. He doesn't feel he can go with the man-to-man, and his zone's not doing much.
Nope. Outside jumper by Luke Amosmeyer. Off the mark, and the rebound to James Monroe, driving to the basket. Shad Savage, his shot wouldn't fall, but the foul will be called on the Blue Dons. Went against Santo Arlena. Arlia is a 6'1 senior, met his dad out in the, what's that area back there called? What would you call that?
Lower concourse.
Okay. But I meant behind the lower concourse.
Oh, okay.
That walkway, going to the lockers is where I saw him. And he said this was his last son to come through Madonna. I think he said it kind of relieved, you know. At the free throw line, Savage makes them both. And it's a 14-1 ball game. 34 seconds remaining in quarter number one. Into the front court with the ball, Matty Amosmeyer looks, sends it past just to the left at the top of the circle to his brother Luke. Luke lets the three ball fly, no good, short. Rebound cleared by the Mavericks. Colin Fox quickly into the front court. 19 seconds to go. Shad Savage shot is long, and the rebound belongs to the Blue Dons. Quickly, they bring it the other way. 10 seconds left in the first quarter. Down in the corner, they had the ball to Matty Maceo. Maceo gives it up to Matty Amosmeyer. We're going to have a whistle and an offensive foul. What are they called on Santino Arlia? Number 2 on Santino. Team foul number 3. Both teams with 3 fouls. 1.8 seconds remains in quarter number 1. Santo Dabrowska will come into the lineup, and Tino Arlia will check out. Pass comes in, turns, shoots, good if it goes. No. Shot was off the mark by the Mavericks of James Monroe. Greatness is built with chocolate milk, the official beverage of the WVSSAC. The American Dairy Association's Mid-East reminds you that low-fat chocolate milk has the right mix of fluids, carbs, and protein to rehydrate and refuel muscles. Is your team built with chocolate milk? For more information, visit drink-milk.com. Into the first quarter. With your score, James Monroe 14, the Blue Dons 1. This is the Metro News Radio Network.
If you're a person who takes pride in an honest day's work for an honest day's pay, here's an invitation. Greer Industries currently has openings in our lime division. Greer is a family-owned company that has been in business for over a century and poised for continued success. We are safety-oriented, offer excellent benefits, a company matching 401k, and competitive pay. Underground certification is a plus. Log on to GreerLimestone.com to learn more. Greer is an equal opportunity employer.
Hi, I'm Landau Eugene Murphy Jr. here to remind you it's never too late to graduate. Even after winning America's Got Talent, something was missing in my life: my high school diploma. During the pandemic, I turned to the West Virginia Department of Education's Adult Ed program and found help for free so I could pass my high school equivalency exam. You can do it too, because it's never too late to graduate.
To get started on your journey, visit WVAdultEd.com or call 800-642-2670.
Join Dave Weekley and producer Coop for Metro News Hotline, weekday afternoons from 3 to 6 p.m.
Inside the Charleston Coliseum, and it has been all James Monroe, Jeff.
It has been. It shows in 2 areas. Rebounding. They've out-rebounded Madonna 15-7 in that first quarter. Madonna did not hit a field goal in that first quarter. Points in the paint, the Mavericks, 10 of their 14 points in the paint.
We're into the second quarter. The Mavericks have the ball. Left side pass, Josh Burke, top of the circle. Eli Allen for 3, bounces off the rim, no. And the rebound cleared inside by the Blue Dons, and the wraparound foul is going to be called on Cameron Thomas of James Monroe. Team foul number 4 for the Mavericks. Foul number 1 on Thomas. So it will be Madonna's ball to trigger in. Matty Amosmeyer will be the youngster with the ball, and he brings it in to Evan Bone. Bone gives it up back to Matty Amosmeyer. Matt into the front court. Takes it to the left elbow. Bounce pass goes back to the right side to his brother. Now down inside. Jumper up and in. Count it for 2 points. And Anthony Maceo has all 3. of the Mavericks, or the Blue Dons points. It's a 14-3 ball game. First field goal scored. Corner jumper for 3. Count it for Josh Burks. Averages about 7 points a game. It's a 17-3 ball game. We played 1 minute into the second quarter. Taking it down the right side of the floor, Anthony Maceo for the Blue Dons. Drives, sends a pass down in the corner. Gets it into the hands of Luka Muzzy. And inside, shot missed once, tipped up once, won't go. Rebound down on the corner by the Mavericks of James Monroe's Eli Allen. And Allen takes it the other way. Great ball handler. Right down through the middle of the zone and scoops it up and in. Eli Allen now with 6 in the game, Jeff. That was too easy. And I'm afraid George Vargo may have to change that defense a little bit. 19-3 is our score.
No on-ball stopping.
None whatsoever, yeah. Santo Nebraska tried to get the pass inside the Bone and stolen away. Here come the Mavericks, stole it away from behind, and the Blue Dons have it. Into the hands they go of Santo Nebraska. We got a whistle and a timeout. George Varco needs to change some things up. He'll take it with 6:10 remaining. Second quarter. Exclusive Metro News coverage of the 2022 State Championship is being brought to you in part by Tudor's Biscuit World.
Stack it. Wrap it. Flap it. No matter how you like breakfast, we have it at Tudor's. We use the freshest ingredients to create the biggest and best biscuit, breakfast wrap, or flapjack sandwich around. How do you like your breakfast? The choice is yours, because at Tudor's Biscuit World, we have it.
If you want to save money and be treated nice, you want great service at a great price. We got the best in quality, and we'll treat you like family.
Want to upgrade your current office technology? Comex Business Systems is your authorized Konica Minolta dealer, offering the new line of BizHub full-color digital MFPs, which allow your office to copy, print, fax, and scan your documents all from one system, and they're amazingly affordable. Call Comex Business Systems today at 1-888-483-7440 to schedule your free assessment. Visit us online at comexwv.com.
6 minutes and 10 seconds remaining in the first half. It's a 19-3 ball game. Jeff Jenkins and I have been trying since this game started to read what is on the back of the shooting warm-up shirts for the Mavericks, and we can't do it.
Something about brotherhood and playing together. This is really, I'm really trying to bring this together. Brotherhood, playing together, and if we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it together.
Well,
how's that sound?
I'm a firm believer. If you're gonna write something on the back of your shirt and it's too long where you'd have to take a recess to read it, too much, buddy, too much. But I'm sure it has a great message.
Yeah, I guess as long as they know it. Right?
There you go. Foul's called inside on Cameron Thomas. That's his second. And at the line is Evan Bone. Reaches too strong off the back of the rim. Evan Bone, 6'5", on a senior, averages 15 points a game. A 65% free throw shooter for George Vargo and the Blue Dons. Next one is up and good. And there was a foul against the Blue Dons.
Yeah.
Foul was called against Luka Muzzy. That's his first.
All right, here we go. Brothers, we give you our best to get the best from you. The closer we are, the further we push you. Whatever we do this year, we do it fiercer, faster, stronger, together.
Like I said, thank you, Ken. If it takes recess, it's too much, man.
Good message.
That's a great message. I knew somebody would come through for us, and just leave it to my boy Ken. Ken is the guy from Parkersburg South that gets all of the singers and the
ROTC folks, and the signers.
Does a tremendous job.
Yeah, he does.
Tremendous job every year. All right, it's 19-4, 5:39 remaining in our first half of play. The Mavericks at James Monroe. Shad Savage hit the three ball. That's his first field goal, and that's what he's really, really known for around southern West Virginia, in that area where these Mavericks play from Lynn's side. The kid can shoot that three. It's his first. It's a 22-4 ball game. 5:18 remaining in our first half of play. Around on the right side, driving with the ball, Santino Arlia. Bounce pass in the lane, leaning in and off the glass. Nice job by Evan Bone. That's his first field goal. Now you're starting to see the Blue Dons loosen up just a little bit, but the problem is Josh Burks and the Mavericks are really loosening up. That's another three for Burks. 25-6 right now. The number 1 seed, undefeated on the season. The Mavericks are 25-0. Driving underneath, reverse layup won't fall, but whistle in the foul, and going to the free throw line will be Maddie Amesmeyer for the Blue Dons. Foul called on Colin Fox. That's his second.
Madonna's won 8 in a row, Fred, and probably their most impressive victory in that is the sectional championship when they beat Cameron.
And in that, was that the championship where they won by 1 point on a half-court shot? Yes, at Cameron on a half-court shot by Maddie Amesmeyer or Luke Amesmeyer. One of the Amesmeyer boys.
And Cameron is here, so Cameron got back through and won the region.
At the line, Maddie Amesmeyer hits the first, hits the second. So that's his first 2 points. 25-8 with 4:38 remaining in our first half. Quickly into the front court. Outside jumper for 3, and Josh Burks is feeling it. That's his third 3 of the first half. Youngster averages 6. He's got 9. 28-8, 4:20 remaining in our first half of play. Charleston Coliseum, Fred Persinger, Jeff Jenkins. Outside jumper will not fall for the Blue Dons. Maddie Amesmeyer off the rim, up the floor, long pass up ahead to Eli Allen. His shot's off the mark, but he was fouled and will be at the free throw line to the right.
3 straight threes here for James Monroe, and the last 3 times down.
Maddie Amesmeyer picks up his first personal foul. Team foul number 5. Free throw is good by Eli Allen. 73% free throw shooter. The youngster has his first. Into the lineup for the Mavericks is Hayden Huffman, a 6'2 senior. And both free throws are good by Allen. Right now, from the floor, the Blue Dons, well, they travel with it. Traveling was called on Luke Amesmeyer. The Blue Dons are 2 of 16. That's 13%. The Mavericks are 10 of 20. That's 50%. Shad Savage, 5'11 senior, into the front court, top of the circle. Sends the pass left side to Eli Allen. Allen, normally the point guard, controls the ball about 80% of the time. Gives it up to Josh Burks. Burks at the left elbow, top of the key to Eli Allen. Allen directing the traffic. Takes it, gets by the defense, and he's going to be fouled by Evan Bone. And Evan will pick up the personal.
Evan gave him a shoulder.
He did indeed. That's a foul that he'll feel. First personal foul on Evan. Shooting situation only because I guess they say he was in the act of shooting. At the line is Eli Allen. He's 2 of 2 from the line. Both teams with 6 team fouls. Free throw up and good. Eli Allen now with 9 points. Josh Burks has 9 points. And Eli Allen misses the free throw. And the rebound pulled down by Maddie Amesmeyer. Outlet pass up the floor, top of the circle to Santo Nebraska. Sonny with the ball. Kicks left to the top of the circle to Luke Amesmeyer. Outside jumper for 3. Off the rim, won't fall for Maddie Amesmeyer. And the rebound, safe from going out of bounds by Madonna. Santo Nebraska, but he stepped on the far sideline. So it will belong to James Monroe. The Mavericks are in the same section as Greater Beckley. They beat Greater Beckley 78-71. But that was a heck of a ball game. A lot of athletes on that floor. 3:10 remaining first half. 31-8 outside jumper. Shad Savage hits his second 3. And it's 34-8. James Monroe shoots the ball extremely well, Jeff.
They have really come alive here in the second quarter with the outside shots.
Nice, beautiful pass inside to Evan Bone from Matt Amesmeyer, and Evan Bone has his 4th point of the game. 34-10, 2:45 left in our opening half of play here at the Charleston Coliseum. Last single A action today in this 2022 State High School Basketball Tournament. Driving to the basket, shot will not fall for Eli Allen. Rebound cleared by the Blue Dons. They're off the Anthony Maceo. His shot won't go, and the rebound cleared by Josh Burks of the Mavericks. Into the front court. Josh continue. Fast run with the ball. Got it inside. Shot partially blocked away by the Blue Dons. They'll come out of there with it. Santo Dubraska blocked the shot from behind, and now the long pass up the floor is stolen right back. Eli Allen going to drive in, changed his shot in midair, wouldn't go. Rebound tipped up once, wouldn't fall for Hayden Huffman. Ball stolen away by Shad Savage. Shot off the back of the rim. No, and the rebound cleared this time by the Blue Dons. Settle down, guys, please. Blue Dons looking to get some points, get something positive to happen for the team before halftime. Pass comes back out on top, chased down by Evan Bone. Bone works one-on-one against Huffman, takes the shot, won't go, and Huffman is there for the rebound for James Monroe, gives it up to Cooper Ridgway. Ridgway finds Savage. Savage with it, top of the circle to Eli Allen, kind of holds it and says, I'm tired, let's settle in. Shad Savage with it on the right side. 1:19 remaining. Quarter number 2. Savage going to drive. Finger roll. Tried to scoop it up and in. Wouldn't go. And the rebound cleared by the Blue Dons. With the ball now, Anthony Maceo. Sophomore. Into the front court. Stops. Gives the ball to the left of the top of the circle to Matty Amosmeyer. Amosmeyer down through the lane. Shot is off the mark by Evan Bone. And the rebound cleared by the Mavericks. 50 seconds remaining first half. Good pass inside. Couldn't do anything with it. Had to kick it back out onto the left wing. Shot will not fall. And the rebound cleared inside by the Mavericks. Pulling it down. Cooper Ridgway. Shot out on top. Will not fall. And fighting for the rebound. Coming down with it is Tino Arlia. Up the floor. The pass into the hands of Evan Bone. Slapped out of bounds by Eli Allen. Good defensive play. No foul. You could hear all ball when he hit that. Went out of bounds, though. And it will stay with the Blue Dons. Set to trigger it in is Matty Amosmeyer. Luke Amosmeyer, along with Anthony Maceo, will check out. Looking to get the ball in. They do. Down in the corner. Jumper for 3 is off the side of the board from Santo Dubraska. Rebound put up once. Will not fall for Luka Muzzy, and the rebound cleared this time by the Mavericks. Up the floor with 20 seconds. Eli Allen with it. Goes through the traffic, takes it down on the left side now. Reverses the dribble, comes back out, and head coach Matt Savage says, let's just take one shot. 34-10 with 8 seconds remaining in our first half. Mavericks on top. Eli Allen down the right side of the lane. Put the shot up and in. Just a nice play of using clock, and that's going to do it in our first half. All James Monroe, the number 1 seed. We've got a technical foul has been called before halftime. Technical foul will be called against the Mavericks of James Monroe.
I think maybe there's something that was said after the bucket.
Must have been. And the officials are getting together just to make sure of what they're doing. They're still confused now. Mr. Sparks, one of the officials, will go over and talk to Phil Rujak, who is an assistant coach.
Yeah, they're clearing the floor. Yep.
Well, let's take a break. We'll figure it out in a minute. We're at halftime. The officials continue to talk, and the Blue Dons have left the floor, but the Mavericks are still out here. And Chris Derrico says, go back to your dressing room. We're good. Okay. All of that, and we don't have anything. Hey, you need college, or you need money for college? The West Virginia National Guard is the only branch of service in the state that offers up to 100% paid college tuition and many other educational benefits. Leadership development, job training, work experience, and affordable health, dental, and life insurance while providing extra income each month. Visit NationalGuard.com. Halftime at the Charleston Coliseum with your score, James Monroe 36, Madonna 10. This is the Metro News Radio Network.
West Virginia Radio Corporation has been the voice of West Virginia for 80 years, and I'm proud to say I've been a part of this company for more than half that time. You know, a lot has changed over the decades, but our goals have stayed the same: to provide you, our listeners, with information you can rely on and entertainment to help you through your day. We've partnered with thousands of businesses, large and small, to help them succeed and in turn help our communities thrive. Now, through it all, we've evolved to be more than a radio company. As the needs of our listeners and our customers have changed, so have we. We have become WVRC Media. Now, that includes our 33 radio stations that will continue to serve our local communities and the power of the statewide Metro News Radio Network. But it also includes a full suite of digital marketing tactics with strategies that can help any business succeed in today's highly competitive social and digital world. And our Emmy Award-winning video production services are also part of our media offerings. We are WVRC Media. We're proud to live here too.
It's good news for high school basketball fans. The state tournament is in high gear, and your friends at Good News Mountaineer Garage are cheering you on. Good News Mountaineer Garage is all about our helping West Virginia families. We want to encourage you to donate your personal car or company cars to Good News Mountaineer Garage, because the more vehicles we receive, the more we can help. Donate a car. Change a life. Call 1-866-GIVE-CAR. Get in the game with Good News Mountaineer Garage.
If a fire starts in your home, early detection is vital to get you and your family out safely. Install a smoke alarm on every story of your home and outside all sleeping areas. It's the law. Test your smoke alarms once a month and change the batteries once a year. Working smoke alarms can give you the precious seconds you need to escape. A message from the West Virginia State Fire Marshal.
Join Tony, Brad, Randy, and the coach for Metro News Statewide Sports Line, weekday evenings at 6:06. At the half with the SSAC.
The SSAC is located in Parkersburg and organizes over 3,500 officials in 19 championships and band festivals. If you're interested in playing a key role in the development of today's young people, then become a registered SSAC official. Call and ask to speak to Alice Goodwin for more information. Excellence in Action, the West Virginia SSAC.
Metro News Sports presents the Greer Industries Halftime Show. For over 100 years, Greer Industries' dedication to excellence has provided a rock-solid foundation, improving the lives of thousands of people. Greer Industries remains dedicated to producing the highest quality materials while providing jobs across West Virginia. Now, let's return to the WVMetroNews.com courtside seats in Charleston as the 2022 state championship continues.
Welcome inside the Charleston Coliseum. Fred Persinger and Jeff Jenkins. And Jeff, to do this, what we do, and to make us sound a lot more intelligent than we are, you have to have a great producer. One that will run across the floor and find out what the trouble was. And our Chris Moran he walked across the floor and found out. Technical foul was called on Eli Allen for, as you suggested, probably said something or maybe celebrated too much or whatever they call the technical. And they will shoot, they being the Blue Dons, will shoot the free throws, technical free throws, when we start the second half.
Yeah, because it came after the buzzer. Fred, your dominating performance here by James Monroe. They average 77 points a game. They're right on pace with that. They only give up 44 a game, and they're holding. Right now, the Blue Dons only have 10 points. They shot 13% from the floor. They were out-rebounded 24-17. Points in the paint, and then 5 3-pointers by James Monroe, who just overall pretty dominant by the number 1 seed.
No doubt about it. They lead at 36-10. Well, the winner of our game advances to the semifinals on Thursday evening to face the winner of tonight's matchup between Huntington St. Joe and Cameron. Huntington St. Joe comes in as the 4 seed at 18-7 for first-year head coach Todd Maynard, who says he's worked on creating a good culture from day one.
You know, as a new coach coming in, you want to establish a good positive energy with your culture, get the kids to buy into, the coaching staff and what they want to do, and then they kind of buy into the vision from there. So really it's been a consistent hard work every single day. They come in there and they're ready to go every day, and that's really why we've had success this year. We want to play hard defense, but then we want to go on offense. So we're predicated on floor spacing and ball movement, and we want to shoot our shot, not my
shot, so we want a balanced team. So we like to get up and take advantage of a disorganized defense. And I think one of the hardest things to coach is transition D because you're in scramble mode. So we want to apply pressure right in our transition offense. And it's fun to watch, fun to play, and fun to coach. They are well coached. They're a gritty team. They're well organized. They got a big man in the middle, about 6'8", so he's a monster. They run their stuff really well, and so we're going to have to really lock down on the defensive end with those guys for sure.
It's Huntington St. Joe head coach Todd Maynard. Cameron's boys team is back in Charleston at 18-6, and just 3 days ago, their girls team won the state championship in dramatic fashion. Dragon head coach Tom Hart.
What the girls accomplished was just absolutely amazing, especially the way the game ended, scoring 5 points in 4.2 seconds like that. It's just a credit to the work and dedication of that program and Coach Pettit and her team, but they're young. They don't graduate anybody, so they're going to be a force to be reckoned with for the next few years as well. Our kids are starting to come together. They're starting to gel. Our defense has gotten a lot better. We've seen throughout the season, where guys have stepped up, where we've had multiple guys that have 20-point games. They're sharing the basketball really well. They've just really come together as a group, and they're looking forward to making a return trip to Charleston. Defense has won several games for us this year when, the shots aren't dropping or you've had a couple turnovers in that, but the defense has won a few games for us this year. As a whole, we're playing really good on the defensive end. Last year was both the girls and boys' first trip to Charleston and be able to kind of take it in, playing in the Civic Center and seeing what the atmosphere is like. We had 6 returning lettermen, 3 starters back from last year, so they've got that experience. They know what to expect when they come down now, so we're hoping that'll actually give us a little bit of an edge. They're a very good ball team. We've seen some video and some film on them. They can play at any level, so we know we're going to have our hands full. We think it'll be a good matchup.
That's Cameron head coach Tom Hart. It's Cameron and Huntington St. Joe tonight at 9 here at the Civic Center and on Metro News. Field Turf is the trusted choice of athletic fields in West Virginia. Field Turf is a proud partner of the WVSSAC. We're at the half with your score. James Monroe 36, Madonna 10. Stay tuned. Second half is next.
The state championship halftime show has been brought to you by Greer Industries. For over 100 years, Greer Industries' dedication to excellence has provided a rock-solid foundation, improving the lives of thousands of people. Greer Industries remains dedicated to producing the highest quality materials while providing jobs across West Virginia. Stay tuned. The second half is next. This is the Metro News Radio Network.
Stack it. Wrap it. Flap it. No matter how you like breakfast, we have it at Tudor's. We use the freshest ingredients to create the biggest and best biscuit, breakfast wrap, or flapjack sandwich around. How do you like your breakfast? The choice is yours, because at Tudor's Biscuit World, we have it.
Hi, I'm Landau Eugene Murphy Jr. here to remind you it's never too late to graduate. Even after winning America's Got Talent, something was missing in my life: my high school diploma. During the pandemic, I turned to the West Virginia Department of Education's Adult Ed program and found help for free so I could pass my high school equivalency exam. You can do it too, because it's never too late to graduate.
To get started on your journey, visit wvadulted.com or call 800-642-2670.
Always dependable, always reliable, West Virginia coal. There's a lot going on in the energy world today, and everyone wants a say in how we produce the energy to power our daily lives. President Biden, national liberals, and climate crusaders want us to move to a carbon-free world in a relatively short period of time, whether it makes sense to do so or not. You've likely also heard about the efforts to expand the production of other energy sources in West Virginia, like wind and solar, geothermal and hydropower, and even nuclear. Nuclear? West Virginia is the energy state, and we should explore alternatives. But let's not forget what truly keeps the lights on in the Mountain State. Almost all the electricity powering our homes and businesses comes from locally sourced West Virginia coal. And coal mining and coal-fired electric power generation support nearly 33,000 jobs across the state. With the world's greatest coal reserves and most trained workforce, coal will continue to power West Virginia for generations. A message from the Friends of Coal.
Join Hoppy Kercheval for Metro News Talk Line, weekday mornings from 10:06 to noon on Metro News, the voice of West Virginia. Metro News News is the exclusive voice of the 2022 West Virginia Boys State High School Basketball Championship from the Charleston Coliseum and Convention Center, presented by Chick-fil-A. This Metro News Sports exclusive is sponsored in part by Good News Mountaineer Garage. Donate a car, change a life. Call Good News Mountaineer Garage at 866-GIVE-CAR. By Concord University. It starts with you. By the West Virginia Division of Rehabilitation Services, giving you the employment resources needed to succeed. By Comex Business Systems, your full-service Konica Minolta dealer. And by the Mountaineer Rental Assistance Program. Help for West Virginia renters and landlords is here. To learn more, visit wvrentalassistance.com or call 866-623-6284. Again, let's go to the WVMetroNews.com courtside seats at the Charleston Coliseum as the 2022 West Virginia Boys State Basketball Championship continues.
The technical foul was called on Eli Allen, so he has 2 personal fouls. At the line to the right, Tino Arlia will shoot the 2. Tino has not scored in the ball game as of yet. Right-hander up and good. First opportunity to the charity stripe for Santino. A 6'1 senior, averaged about 10 points a game. Got them both. So that makes it a 36-12 ball game, and it will be Madonna basketball. Set to trigger it in right in front of us. Sonny Nebraska with the straight hair. Well, maybe not so. Really curly. He wears it a lot like Jeff Jenkins or Chris Moran, one of the two. 7:52 remaining, third quarter. Outside jumper will not fall, but for the Blue Dons, it's pulled out of the air by Evan Bone. Down inside, tried to get the pass to the cutter in Luke Amosmeyer, and it was stolen away by the Mavericks of James Monroe. Pulling it down was Hayden Huffman. Down to the lane, trying to get the shot away was Colin Fox, blocked away by Evan Bone of Madonna. Now they get the ball into the hands of Josh Burks. His shot won't fall. Rebound, though, put back up and in by Cameron Thomas. He's got 8 points in the game.
Yeah, he's nice around the basket. Fred picks up all those loose balls, put it off the glass and in.
They've got a lot of guys like that, though, Jeff. You know, I don't know. We've been doing this for a long, long time, and sometimes there's teams that get here, and you just say, oh, man, why does that team have to lose? One of those teams for me is Madonna. Now, they haven't lost yet, but they're really going to have to turn it up. But George Vargo's a nice guy. I've talked to some of the kids. They're great kids, and, you know, somebody has to win, somebody has to lose. James Monroe got the rebound of their own miss. Eli Allen had it, still does now. Takes the top of the circle and backs it back out on the dribble. It's like a 1-3-1, 1-2-2 zone for Madonna, but they match it up when they get right in the air. Chad Savage through the lane. The runner wouldn't go, and a pushing foul will be called against the Madonna Blue Dons. Foul called on Sonny Nebraska. That's his first, and going to the line will be Chad Savage. 74% free throw shooter. Youngsters 2 of 2 from the line. He has 8 points, make it 9 right now.
Hard to believe Madonna hasn't been here in 11 years.
No, it doesn't seem right, does it?
Doesn't, no. And James Monroe making only their second trip in school history here.
Free throw good. Again for Savage. So he's 4 of 4 from the line, and he has 10 points. And it's 40-12. With 6:25 left in quarter number 3. Evan Bone picks up the dribble, looks for help in the lane, all by himself. Score it for Luke Amosmeyer. Boy, great pass that time from Evan Bone to Luke Amosmeyer. At the left elbow, jumper up and in for Eli Allen. What do you want to bet Eli says? Absolutely nothing on the floor the rest of the game. 42-14. With the ball now. Santo Nebraska down in the corner. Jumper for 3. Count it. Nice shot that time for the Blue Dons as Colton Kriskovich scored it. It's his first points of the ball game. 42-17. The ball down inside. Mavericks turnaround jumper. Good. Down it for Cameron Thomas. Thomas with 4 in the quarter, 10 in the game.
It's tough to defend a team that has 5 guys that can all shoot.
Oh, I'm telling you. And they're everywhere you look. The ball over on the far side. Hands on the ball is Matty Amosmeyer. By the way, Matty was the one that scored that last jumper. He misses this time off the near side of the rim. That was the first points for Matty. Outside jumper for three. Shad Savage. Shad was way outside, and that causes George Vargo to take a timeout. 5:02 remaining, third period, 47-17. This Metro News Sports broadcast being sponsored in part by the West Virginia Department of Education's Adult Ed program.
Hi, I'm Landau Eugene Murphy Jr. here to remind you it's never too late to graduate. Even after winning America's Got Talent, something was missing in my life. My high school diploma. During the pandemic, I turned to the West Virginia Department of Education's Adult Ed program and found help for free so I could pass my high school equivalency exam. You can do it too because it's never too late to graduate.
To get started on your journey, visit wvadulted.com or call 800-642-2670.
If you're a person who takes pride in an honest day's work for an honest day's pay, here's an invitation. Greer Industries currently has openings in our lime division. Greer is a family-owned company that has been in business for over a century and poised for continued success. We are safety-oriented, offer excellent benefits, a company matching 401k, and competitive pay. Underground certification is a plus. Log on to GreerLimestone.com to learn more. Greer is an equal opportunity employer.
5:02 remaining in our third period of play, 47-17. And sometimes things just don't go for you. You know, you just get one of those nights where you're going to shoot 19% and the other team is shooting 44%. And everyone that touches the ball, regardless of where they are on the floor, they put it up and it goes down. That's what James Monroe is doing tonight. The ball, driving to the basket and scoring. Give credit right there to Anthony Maceo. Maceo now has 4 points in the ballgame, driving to the basket. This time going to be fouled, Colin Fox. Fox will go to the line and shoot two. Foul will be called on Madonna's Luke Amosmeyer.
Just a big hole here for Madonna to come out, but they are playing better offensively this half.
They are indeed. They are indeed. Some shots are starting to fall for them. They just dug that hole way too deep. At the line to the left is Colin Fox. He's 3 of 3 now from the line. He has 5 points in the game. Colin Fox, a 6-foot junior, makes another one. Good free throw shooting team as well. There's James Monroe. On the line, they are 10 of 11. 49-19. The lead is 30 with 4.5 minutes remaining in quarter number 3. Down in the corner, near side. Looking, Evan Bone. Oh, check that. Not Evan Bone. That was Luca Muzzy. Gives it back. Anthony Maceo. Ball loose, picked up. Right wing, down in the corner. Jumper for 3. Count it. Anthony Maceo. Maceo has 7 points in the ballgame now. Driving to the basket, shot won't fall this time for Eli Allen, and the rebound cleared by the Blue Dons. Into the front court. Tino Arlia. Tino sends it back out. They give it to Maceo. Jumper off the back of the rim. Fought for. Coming down with it. Blue Dons. Outside jumper for 3. Count it. Tino Arlia. That's his first field goal. He has 5 points in the game. 49-25. Chip away, chip away. You see that look in their eyes, Jeff. Now they're down and that crowd's playing defense. And got a chance. What do we got? Whistle. Foul is going to be called by Mr. Sparks. I think they're going to get it on the Blue Dons. Yeah, blocking foul is going to be called on Santino. So Tino Arlia picks up his 3rd foul. Taking out of the lineup is Colin Fox for the Mavericks. Checking back in is A.J. Walker. And Walker has the ball in play. They give it. Cameron Thomas over on the far side to Eli Allen. Allen, couple of dribbles, bounces it back out now. Resets the offense. 3:19 left in quarter number 3. 49-25. Shad Savage thought about the 3 instead. Little weave working out front now. Savage with the ball, throws it away. Wanted to get it over, and Eli Allen cut left. Savage threw the ball right. 3:07 left, third period. Blue Dons will take it into the front court. Maddie Amosmeyer, time for the circle. Mack gives it on the give and go, and the ball just thrown a little too hard off the fingertips of Tino Arlia and out of bounds. Turnover number 12. Something else is number 12 on the Blue Dons. Only 5 turnovers in the game on James Monroe. Of course, when you grab the ball, shoot it, and make it, doesn't give you too much chance to make a turnover. 49-25, the number 1 seed, undefeated James Monroe with the lead over the Blue Dons of Madonna. Chad Savage working out on top. Josh Burks. Burks gives it to Allen. Allen brings it to the left side. Going to take it to the basket. Put the shot up. Wouldn't go. But the foul will be called. Bumped on the way to the basket. Will be shooting 2. Foul was called on the Blue Dons. Luka Muzzy. That's his second. And Eli Allen goes to the line. Allen is 3 of 4. He's the only Maverick to miss a free throw, and he misses another one. 73% free throw shooter on the season. He's missed 2. He's 3 of 5 right now. Allen with 11 points in the game. Make it 12. He hit 1 of 2. 50-25. 2.5 minutes left, third period. Into the front quarter. Front court, the Madonna Blue Dons, top of the circle. Arlia with the ball. Down in the corner, driving underneath, putting the shot up, forcing it up and in. Nice job that time by Amosmeyer. Maddie Amosmeyer has his 7th point in the game. 2:10. Right side of the lane, down in the corner. Jumper for 3, off the mark by A.J. Walker. Rebound lost out of bounds, last touching Arlia of Madonna. Evan Bone's going to check back into that lineup for Madonna. Checking out will be Luke Amosmeyer. Ball comes right in the middle of the lane, and an easy 2 for Cameron Thomas. He's got 12. Inside 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 3. 52-27. James Monroe on top with the ball. So the Mavericks, Maceo down in the corner. Jumper for 3 is off the rim. Will not fall by Amosmeyer. Taking it back up after the offensive board. Shot would not fall this time for Luka Muzzy the other way. Driving the length of the floor, and Josh Burks with 11 points now.
Oh, that was a nice bounce pass by Eli Allen from about half court down into the lane on the break.
Outside jumpers off the mark by Evan Bone. Something else we haven't talked about much is the passing ability.
Very good.
Very good by James Monroe. Well, you don't stay undefeated. You don't become the number 1 seed without being able to do a lot of things. At that time, Chad Savage just a little bit out of his range and missed the 3 ball the other way. The rebounded miss won't fall. This time it's off the mark for Maddie Amosmeyer. The rebound cleared out of there by the Mavericks. Chad Savage stumped the pass down inside. Shot left short. Rebound, though, pulled back down. Going up with it is Cameron Thomas. Shot wouldn't fall, but he is fouled. Will go to the line. Fighting for that offensive board. Cameron Thomas, and he'll go to the line. This is a foul on Madonna. And to go on Madonna's Evan Bone. That's his second. At the line shooting 2 is Cameron Thomas. First opportunity, only a 44% free throw shooter. Misses. Boy, as good as he shoots from everywhere else, you'd think from 15 feet with nobody bugging him, he'd be better than 44%. Cameron Thomas from the field, 6 of 8. Maybe somebody should guard him. That might help. Cameron Thomas, 6'5" and a senior. And he missed them both. Too strong off the back of the rim this time. Rebound pulled down by the Blue Dons. Pulling it down was Luka Muzzy. And bringing the ball into the lineup, Tino Arlia over on the right side. Driving, Amosmeyer. Now a nice bounce pass. Got it to Bone. Bone shoots, won't go. Got his own rebound up and in. Nice follow that time by Evan Bone, 6'5" senior for the Blue Dons. Evan has 7 points in the contest. 54-29, 25 seconds left, third period of play. Waiting for that final shot of this quarter. The Mavericks, Chad Savage, Eli Allen. Let the time click down. Allen with 10 seconds now. He's picked up by Muzzy. Take it inside, shot off the mark. And the rebound stolen away from the Blue Dons. Driving, shooting, scoring at the buzzer. You'll count it for Eli Allen. A series of events for George Vargo, and you just shake your head sometimes. That's all you can do. Farmers and Mechanics Insurance knows about West Virginia's history and is excited about its future. For more than a century, Farmers and Mechanics has provided reliable insurance protection to the people and communities across the state. Farmers and Mechanics proud to partner with high school sports and its commitment to teach and promote sportsmanship and citizenship. At the end of the third period in Charleston with the score, James Monroe 56, Madonna 29. This is the Metro News Radio Network.
Hi, it's Tony Caridi. For 8 decades, West Virginia Radio Corporation has been the voice of West Virginia. Folks across the state have relied on us to help communities, charities, and businesses grow. And as media and technology have evolved, we have remained on the very cutting edge and grown into much more than just a radio company. So we have become WVRC Media. And as customers' needs have changed, we've adapted in order to keep everyone connected. That means WVRC Media offers the power of the WV Metro News Radio Network, local coverage on our 33 radio stations, Emmy Award-winning video production, and a full suite of digital marketing tactics with strategists that can help any business succeed in today's social and digital world. We are WVRC Media. We're proud to live here, too.
Live from Charleston, this is Metro News, the voice of high school basketball in West Virginia.
And I'll say it again, 56-29. Jeff, that's where I got to. It's been a game that a number 1 seed is playing exactly the way a number 1 seed is playing. The number 8 seed, after a slow start, Madonna, they're trying to get back into it. Yeah.
Had their best quarter there, 19 points. James Monroe scored 20 points. James Monroe so far in this game has hit 6 threes on the night.
Outside jumper for 3. Count it for Luke Amosmeyer. That's his first 3. It's one of those games where George Vargo is saying, can we play 5 quarters? Just give me another quarter. Let's see what happens here. Down through the lane, and the pass was intended for Cameron Thomas. He lost it, but saved by Eli Allen. His shot won't go. Fought, had the rebound, lost it. Blue Dons on the attack into the front court. Jumper from the right side. Count it. Nice job for 2 for Anthony Maceo. 56-34. 7-minute mark of quarter number 4. Mavericks with the ball. Eli Allen backing back out against that defensive of Matty Amosmeyer. Now he'll take it in. Got the screen down the left side of the lane. Pulls up, jumper up and in. Good player.
Mid-range game is really good, isn't it?
Yeah, very
good.
Off
the dribble, he gets into that lane, gets about, 10 to 12 feet. Pull up there, hit shots.
That's 16 points in the game right now. 58-34. 6.5 minutes remaining. Jumper for 2 this time. Will not fall for Maceo, and the rebound cleared by the Mavericks. Eli Allen pulls up, gives it to Savage. Savage jumper is short, follows the shot, got his own rebound, touch pass inside to Colin Fox, and Fox finishes. That's what I'm saying about their passing. Quick touch pass that time from Shad Savage by following his missed shot. And put up and in by Colin Fox. 60-34. And we got a timeout taken by George Vargo. We'll take it with him. This Metro News Sports exclusive being sponsored in part by Good News Mountaineer Garage.
It's good news for high school basketball fans. The state tournament is in high gear, and your friends at Good News Mountaineer Garage are cheering you on. Good News Mountaineer Garage is all about our helping West Virginia families. We want to encourage you to donate your personal car or company cars to Good News Mountaineer Garage, because the more vehicles we receive, the more we can help. Donate a car. Change a life. Call 1-866-GIVE-CAR. Get in the game with Good News Mountaineer Garage.
Are you a graduating West Virginia high school student with a disability? Assistance is available to help you transition from high school to the next stage of adult life, which may include post-secondary education, including college, vocational technical education, other training, or employment. Be defined by your ability. Contact the West Virginia Division of Rehabilitation Services at wvdrs.org. That's WVDRS.org.
Sometimes you need to give credit where credit is due, Jeff. And we had an assistant coach, Phil Rujak of Madonna, gave us more information than you could possibly ever use, but he knows what broadcasters like.
Well, he gave us some really good information. He contacted all their kids and asked them their favorite basketball moment, their favorite moment of the year, what it means to get to the state tournament. Here's Evan Bone, what it means to get to the state tournament. It's been my goal since my sophomore year, and we are here.
Hey, see, it's good stuff, man. You get inside their head, see what they're really thinking about it. Everyone awfully happy to be here in Charleston. Jumper for three from the corner, near side, off the mark for the Mavericks. Colin Fox, James Monroe with the rebound. Outside jumper won't fall for Josh Burks. Another rebound for James Monroe. And fouled in the act of shooting is Cameron Thomas. He makes the shot. He'll go to the line. Maddie Amosmeyer picks up the personal.
One of our little phrases we used to use with our covers and memories that last a lifetime.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. And I think that's true. I think that's still true for these kids. Free throw missed by Thomas. And the rebound, though, cleared by James Monroe. Boy, they've really controlled the boards. Down in the corner on the right side. Mavericks pick up the ball. Shad Savage with it. Top of the key. Ball stolen away. Quick hands of Maddie Amosmeyer. Drives, shoots, and scores. Nice play. Amosmeyer has 9 points in the ball game. It's a 62-36 ball game. Madonna is not going to win. I think that's proven, but boy, they have not quit. They are hustling. They are fighting. Ball loose, pulled out of the air by James Monroe. Shot up and in. Nice play by Colin Fox. But that shows you, Jeff, how good this number one seed is in James Monroe. A very talented group from Linside, West Virginia. Undefeated. They're 25-0. Jumper. Crawls in. Nice job for Madonna's Luke Amosmeyer. That's his second three ball of the night. 64-39. 4:35 left in the ball game. Across the line, Eli Allen brings the ball right side pass to Shad Savage. Savage top of the key to Josh Burks. Burks on the right side now to Colin Fox. Fox back to Eli Allen. Allen holding the ball there. Closely guarded by Evan Bone. He backs out on the dribble. 4:18 left in our ball game. 64-39. James Monroe on top, just dribbling away some time. Shad Savage with it over the right wing. Yo-yo's the ball, picked up closely by Maceo, and we've got 5-second close starting. That's what they call.
That's what they call it.
Mr. Sparks called 5-second close starting. Turnover on the Mavericks. And Maceo, that's what I'm saying about defense. Play it all the time. Yeah, they can look at the clock. They know, but they have not quit at all. Gotta love it. High school basketball just doesn't get any better. Inside 4 minutes remaining in the ball game. Into the front court, Madonna. Maceo with the ball. Down in the corner, jumper is off the mark. Will not fall. Rebound, though. Evan Bone. And he's going to be fouled as he tried to take it up. I think they got Cameron Thomas. And they did. Cameron Thomas will pick up his third. And at the line will be Evan Bone. Evan, a 65% free throw shooter. Averages 15. Right now only has 7, make it 8 points in the ball game.
His best moment of the year, best memory of the year, he said, was winning the city championship against Weir. He scored 44.
Wow,
yeah, that's a good moment.
That's a pretty good memory. He makes both free throws here. He's not going to get 44. He's got 9 right now. 64-41. Left side with the ball. Colin Fox, jump pass to Shad Savage, right side, good for 3. Shad Savage, that's his 4th 3 in the game. He's got 16. 67-41. Find the youngster that made the 3 to beat Cameron. Which one was it? One of them, I remember reading that from Phil when he gave it to us. One of them hit a 3, and that's in the regional championship, or sectional championship, at Cameron. They won at 44-43. So that was the shot. That was it. One of their best memories. 3:19. left in our ball game. Pass comes in. Shot is up and in by Evan Bone. 4 in the quarter. He's got 11 points now. Evan Bone with 3:08 remaining in the contest with the ball now. Eli Allen for James Monroe through the lane. Pulls up, jumper up and in. There's a soft jump shot that Jeff was talking about earlier. Got 18 now. Quickly down in the corner. Jumper for 3. Good. Nice shot by Luke Amosmeyer. Timeout's going to be taken by the Blue Dons. We'll take it with them. The 2022 state championships for Metro News, sponsored in part by Concord University. It starts with you.
Concord University has been a part of your community for nearly 150 years. More than ever before, it is important that you get a college degree to ensure a better life for you and your family. You don't have to go far from home. Sure, Concord started as a teacher's college, and we still produce great teachers. But we also prepare students for professional school for careers as lawyers, doctors, physical therapists, veterinarians, chemists, physician assistants, pharmacists, and more. Application and registration for the fall 2022 semester is now underway at Concord University, and tuition is free for those who qualify. Check us out at concord.edu.
If you're a person who takes pride in an honest day's work for an honest day's pay, here's an invitation. Greer Industries currently has openings in our limestone and asphalt divisions. Greer is a family-owned company that has been in business for over a century and poised for continued success. We are safety-oriented, offer excellent benefits, a company matching 401k, and competitive pay. Underground certification is a plus. Log on to GreerLimestone.com to learn more. Greer is an equal opportunity employer.
You know, sometimes you think you read something. Maybe you don't. I don't know. Jeff and I are looking over these notes, and we found one of them hit a half-court shot to win an AAU game. Maybe that's what I saw.
Against the tall team, he said.
Against a tall team. There you go. Up inside, Cooper Ridgway scores his first 2 points on a long pass. With 2.5 minutes, some substitutions have been made. Outside jumper for 3 off the back of the rim will not fall for Evan Bone. Rebound, Shad Savage for the Mavericks across the line. The pass comes to Eli Allen. Allen down through the lane, up and in, but it wouldn't go. He's fouled. Will go to the line and shoot 2 times.
Now, James, this is a typical James Monroe game. I said earlier tonight that they average 77 points a game. They've got 71. They give up about 44. They've given up 46.
You're right. There you go. Evan Bone picks up his third. Eli Allen at the free throw line. Allen now with 19 points in the game. From the free throw line, 5 of 7 from the floor. He's 7 of 14. Some changes being made in both lineups. Nick Seraphine will come in for the Blue Dons. Checking into the lineup, Hayden Huffman returns for James Monroe.
I think of James Monroe too, Fred. I think of those old, before they consolidated.
Yeah.
Those Peterstown teams.
Oh, yeah.
Chad Johnston, former Mountaineer quarterback.
Yep.
Had his, was here with Peterstown, the Pirates, right?
Peterstown Pirates,
yeah,
right.
Several times.
Eli Allen makes both free throws. He's got 20 points in the game. And Eli will check out. Get a nice hug from his head coach, Matt Savage. A.J. Walker checks back into the lineup. Cooper Ridgway is in there.
Here's a name, Kelly Mann.
Kelly Mann, I remember Kelly Mann.
Yeah, Kelly Mann.
Down in the corner, the Blue Dons. Top of the key, they'll work it around. Colton Kriskovich. Kriskovich gives up the ball now to Anthony Maceo. 2 minutes remaining in the game. Driving to the rim. Shot will not fall. The rebound cleared by the Mavericks. Out the pass. Up the floor. Score the 2 for Cooper Ridgway. Cooper's got 4. 5'11" sophomore from Matt Savage's ball club. Outside jumper for 3. Crawls across the rim. Will not fall this time for Maceo, and the rebound cleared by the Mavericks. Into the front court they come. Owen Jackson with the ball. Takes the pass down to the right side to Hayden Huffman. Back to Jackson. Left side jumper. Count it for 2 for the Mavericks.
Kind of looks the same. Pass it,
shoot and score. You're exactly right. With The ball driving baseline ball slapped away, up in the air, and stolen away. Quick hands of A.J. Walker. Walker's about to lose the ball 3 times, still gets it, and gets it into the hands of Hayden Huffman, and Huffman scores 2. Inside 1 minute remaining in the game, 79-46. Mavericks, as the number 1 seed, will move on into semifinal play. Ball lost out of bounds. No save from going out of bounds, but right into the hands of the Blue Dons. Outside jumper for 3 is off the rim from Colton Kriskovich. This time the rebound will go out of bounds.
Get the rest of the bench in here.
Mavericks will move on. They'll play Thursday night at 7:15 against the winner of our final game tonight, Huntington St. Joe and Cameron. So the number 1 seed moving on. Into the front court, the Mavericks with the ball. Ball knocked loose, but picked right back up, driving to the basket. Count it for Owen Jackson, 6'2" junior. 24 seconds remaining, 81-46. Mavericks on top, way outside. Shot will fall for Luke Amosmeyer. I think he thought he had that one. Jackson had the rebound. Foul's going to be called. And we're going to get a technical foul. One was going to call it, but he didn't, and then the other one did. And Colton Kriskovich, a little frustrating. He's going to come out of the game. Technical foul is going to be called. He gave a little shove after the foul. He wasn't happy, and those things happen. James Monroe, though, will move on to face either the 4-seed Huntington St. Joe or the 5-seed Cameron. Be interesting if Cameron wins tonight, if they do it the way the girls' team did last week. Holly Pettit's ball club.
Kriskovich is a freshman.
Yeah, there's a lot of young kids, much like we saw in the girls' tournament last year. There's a lot of young kids. The James Monroe, Owen Jackson was the individual that was fouled. He will go to the line. Owen Jackson has 2 points in the game, 1 plus the bonus here. And as you can tell, he makes the first. And he makes the second one. Jackson had no problem. Now the technicals will be shot by the Mavericks. First one up, no good. At the line, Jacoby Meadows, 5'9" and a senior, and Jacoby missed them both. And Jacoby Meadows wasn't real happy with that second miss.
They should just hold this and...
Yeah, I would think 13 seconds remaining, and if they're not going to play defense, James Monroe's not going to play offense, and that's going to do it. And there you go. Final score from the Charleston Coliseum. James Monroe, 83. Madonna, 46. We'll return in a moment after we hear this word from Comex Business Systems, your full-service Konica Minolta dealer.
If you want to save money and be treated nice, you want great service at a great price, we got the best in quality, and we'll treat you like family.
Thinking about upgrading your current office technology? Call Comex Business Systems. We're a locally owned West Virginia company celebrating our 23rd year in business. And as your authorized Konica Minolta dealer, we're your one source for digital copiers, MFPs, color printers, network IT services, business phone solutions, and more. So join the Comex family today and call us at 1-888-483-7440.
I've always paid my bills on time. Then this COVID thing hits, and now I'm facing utility cutoffs and eviction. I need real help.
Landlords like me are in a tough spot. Tenants are behind on their rent because of COVID, and I've lost thousands. I don't want to evict anyone. I need real help.
Real help for West Virginia renters and landlords is here. Visit wevrentalassistance.com or call 866-623-6284.
Stack it. Wrap it. Flap it. No matter how you like breakfast, we have it at Tudor's. We use the freshest ingredients to create the biggest and best biscuit, breakfast wrap, or flapjack sandwich around. How do you like your breakfast? The choice is yours, because at Tudor's Biscuit World, we have it.
If a fire starts in your home, early detection is vital to get you and your family out safely. Install a smoke alarm on every story of your home and outside all sleeping areas. It's the law. Test your smoke alarms once a month and change the batteries once a year. Working smoke alarms can give you the precious seconds you need to escape. A message from the West Virginia State Fire Marshal.
Welcome back inside the Charleston Coliseum. Fred Persinger alongside Jeff Jenkins. We've been joined by victorious head coach Matt Savage. We've said that 26 times this year. Matt, congratulations, buddy. I said during the play-by-play, it is awfully tough for an 8 seed to play against a 1 seed, particularly when the 1 seed can shoot, can rebound, can pass, the whole bit. You've got a special team, buddy.
Yes, sir. But coming into this game, we've watched a lot of film on Madonna, and, Madonna's a tough team. And I told the boys, the way we play defense, we're going to have to get after them to get them out of their rhythm, because they're a rhythm team. And, obviously there in the first quarter we were able to do that, and I think our defensive side was more the difference in the game there.
17 rebounds in the first quarter for you.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, out-rebound them 17-7, so you really hit the boards hard and were able to get, obviously, into your offense from there.
Well, we knew 25 was going to be a big guy inside. He's a good player, and so we told our guys, it's going to be a quick double with a closeout, but the biggest thing is once the boards hit offense and defense, we got to crash. We need all of it. We thought we could outrun them and wear them down a little bit. And so even on the offensive end, we were trying to crash 3, sometimes 4.
Matt, another way you stay undefeated is certainly have great chemistry. You're starting 5, all of them in double figures tonight.
I didn't even know that. And that's the cool thing about them, and you see it if you watch us play. Even the bench players, they are subs. They don't care who scores. They don't care who gets a rebound. They enjoy the game, and they enjoy each other on and off the court, and they just want to win. And so that was their mindset coming in tonight. A lot of people were asking us about, the next game or whatever, and you're like, we got Madonna. That's what we know. And, if you can't get past Madonna, but with our players, they're a very special team when it comes to that. Very, very special team because they're so happy for each other.
And I can tell from your pregame comments, you don't want this to be, you want James Monroe here regularly, right?
Yes.
I mean, it's been a long, long time, only second time in school history, and it's time to be back here.
Yes, and, last year we felt like we deserved to be here and we didn't make it. It was our fault. We should have got here. And so this year was kind of I don't know if you want to call it a revenge tour for us or what you would like to call it. That's kind of what our boys have called it. But the boys aren't happy with tonight. They want to win the next one. But not only that, they want to set a tradition at James Monroe to continue this.
Well, I'll tell you somebody that wasn't happy. Brady Baker thought he should have made both those free throws. I love that, man. That's great.
Oh, yeah. These guys, and the best part is watching the bench. They get after each other and they love it. So,
all right, my friend, you're into the semifinals. Don't know who you play. We'll find out later tonight. But step 1 of 3 steps is completed.
Yes, I told our boys we had 6 goals in the offseason, and we just finished goal 4, so let's go for goal 5.
There you go. Matt, congratulations, my friend.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
There you go. That's head coach Matt Savage. Today's game by the numbers, final stats, brought to you by Good News Mountaineer Garage. Donate a car. Change your life. Call 866-GIVE-CAR. Good News Mountaineer Garage. The stats you got to look at, all 5 starters in double figures, led by the 20 points and 10 rebounds of Eli Allen for James Monroe. We'll return to the Charleston Coliseum and Convention Center in a moment. This is the Metro News Radio Network.
It's
Good news for high school basketball fans. The state tournament is in high gear, and your friends at Good News Mountaineer Garage are cheering you on. Good News Mountaineer Garage is all about our helping West Virginia families. We want to encourage you to donate your personal car or company cars to Good News Mountaineer Garage, because the more vehicles we receive, the more we can help. Donate a car. Change a life. Call 1-866-GIVE-CAR. Get in the game with Good News Mountaineer Garage.
Hi, I'm Landau Eugene Murphy Jr. here to remind you it's never too late to graduate. Even after winning America's Got Talent, something was missing in my life: my high school diploma. During the pandemic, I turned to the West Virginia Department of Education's Adult Ed program and found help for free so I could pass my high school equivalency exam. You can do it too, because it's never too late to graduate.
To get started on your journey, visit wvadulted.com or call 800-642-2670.
Hi, this is Chris Lawrence, and you know for many years you've heard me on the radio, bringing you the news, filling you in on great stories of hunting and fishing all across the state. That's what I do. I report to you on the radio. But over time, things change, things evolve, and when that happens, it does require some adjustment. Now, don't get excited, I'm not going anywhere. But in the past, what you always knew as West Virginia Radio Corporation is now going to be known as WVRC Media. You see, we're not just a radio company anymore. We're a full-fledged multimedia company. That includes radio, video production, websites, internet-based information, and social media. Clients depend on us to reach you in a variety of ways. If it's still here on the radio, awesome. But know this, we can tell stories in a lot of ways via Metro News, our more than 30 radio stations across the state, WVMetroNews.com, or through the Emmy Award-winning work of our video crew. We are WVRC Media. We're proud to live here, too.
Live from Charleston, this is Metro News.